Welcome to Cruise1st TV and another in our very special series of shows focusing on more immersive holiday encounters around the world. It's time to tour Cruise and Stay for that even bigger getaway.
And here at Cruise1st, we've been working with the world's most incredible, trusted and highly rated tour operators to serve up some of the most satisfying, exciting and memorable experiences. It's one of the many reasons we're one of the country's highest rated cruise agents on Trustpilot.
Absolutely right. And this time we're off to Japan and Antarctica with Princess Cruises, both served up with this incredible escorted land tours. Later in the show, we'll take you on a full cruise of stunning highlights around Japan's famous islands and deep dive into the city itself with a full tour, landmarks and the chance to ascend the iconic Mount Fuji next November.
First, though, to the bottom of the world and the magic of Antarctica, a rare cruise opportunity, and we've teamed it with one of South America's most incredible natural wonders and iconic sites on tour. Your 25-night adventure begins on the 16th of January next year, and we're flying you first to Brazil's carnival capital, Rio de Janeiro, where the next 6 nights will take your breath away. Here's our tour guide, Mark, with all the details.
Welcome to Brazil and the bustling capital, Rio de Janeiro, home to white sand beaches and the world-famous carnival. Here you'll spend an overnight soaking up everything this incredible city has to offer. Your first day will give you time to explore at your own pace. Be sure to check out the famed Leblon, Ipanema and Copacabana beaches, or perhaps take a trip to the historic city of Petrópolis to see the former summer palace of Emperor Pedro II. On day 2, you'll take a full-day tour of Rio. Here you'll have the opportunity to visit the most iconic attractions, starting with the Sugarloaf Mountain, some 396 meters above sea level. It offers panoramic views of the Lime, Copacabana and downtown districts. You'll then visit one of the new 7 wonders of the world and Rio's most visited tourist hotspot, Christ the Redeemer at Mount Corcovado. Then you'll get to see the spectacular statue up close and personal, whilst also taking in the most impressive panoramic views of the city. On day 3, you'll fly to Iguazu, where you'll spend 2 days discovering one of the 7 wonders of nature, the breathtaking Iguazu Falls, where you'll be mesmerized. You'll first journey to the Brazilian side of the falls to see the mammoth series of 275 waterfalls cascading over the precipice almost 2 miles wide and 250 feet deep. Walk into Devil's Throat Canyon, where the clouds of mist, thundering roar and 180-degree rainbows surround you. And the exploration continues on day 4 with an escorted tour of the Argentinian waterfalls, including an excursion through the Iguazu National Park on board an open-air ecological jungle train through the rainforest. You'll get the chance to enjoy an intimate encounter with the waterfalls and enchanting corners of the jungle before arriving at the Devil's Throat, the most imposing and beautiful fall. After a truly unforgettable experience in Iguazu, you'll then fly to Buenos Aires on day 5. Here you'll take a guided city tour to discover the full beauty of this vibrant historic city, including the stunning National Congress and May Square, plus the House of Government, the Metropolitan Cathedral and one of opera's wonders of the world, the Colón Theatre. You'll go on to visit the traditional neighborhood of San Telmo to experience its magical atmosphere that will feel like you're going back in time. You'll stop at La Boca, famous for its picturesque and colorful architecture, and then continue towards Palermo before finally visiting La Recoleta, one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the city. That evening, you'll enjoy dinner and a fabulous tango show. It's a truly spectacular tour, taking in some magnificent sights from Rio to Iguazu and on to Buenos Aires.
Wow.
That is my kind of tour. I really.
Should we go then and we can be the 2 that tango?
That's what I was thinking. We could take a tango lesson. Just brilliant.
And just to say that you've lay upon Copacabana Beach.
Oh, yeah, all this in the hot sunshine.
Yeah, sounds good, doesn't
Wonderful.
it? Really
it's
good.
Time for this holiday to turn into an expedition now with your South America Antarctica cruise for the next 17 nights, courtesy of Majestic Princess. And she's going to be the perfect vessel to take you on this amazing journey. journey through Antarctica and South America, because she really understands how to support these big once-in-a-lifetime destinations, because the scenery is really going to do the talking here, and this ship is going to give you the space, the comfort and the rhythm to take it all in. On board, everything calm considered. There's plenty of indoor lounges and panoramic spaces. You can sit with a coffee or maybe a glass of wine and just watch the landscapes change. Exactly what you're going to want to do when you're sailing through places this dramatic. Sea days here won't be downtime, they're going to be part of the experience. And Princess will excel in the enrichment part of this cruise well, because it plays a huge role on this itinerary. You'll have talks and presentations to add context to what you're going to be seeing, from wildlife and geography to the stories behind the regions you're sailing through. It's all going to feel deeper and more meaningful, not just visually impressive. Entertainment as well on board, very polished, perfectly pitched for a longer travel. The theatre hosts amazing shows and live performances in the evening. There's lots of other little venues as well, live music, quizzes, relaxed entertainment that you can dip in, dip out of. Everything's going to feel great. All there when you want to enjoy it. And skip it if you don't. If you just want to go to the gym or you want an early night, that's entirely up to you. Dining, again, that follows that same easy rhythm. There's such a wide choice of restaurants, well-paced meals that suit those early nights if you've had a busy day, or if you want a longer, more sociable evening. Add in that lovely Princess service that they're known for. It's just going to be so comfortable. It's going to be the ideal base for this adventure. Steady, elegant, just wonderful on board. We're looking here now at the shows on board, and when we say West End style, look at that. That's a theatre on the cruise ship. But it's not just about the show you're seeing, the lighting, the sound, and of course there's bars just around every corner as well, so you might want to take a drink in and enjoy. They also have the voice of the ocean on board. I'm sure you've seen the TV show before. Well, this actually happens. Princess Live Cafe, lots takes place there. There's going to be comedians as well, and perhaps late into the evening you might want a bit of a boogie. Princess is known for movies under the stars. That's when it might be a film, a classic film, a big sporting event where you just snuggle up with a blanket and some popcorn, and as Derek knows from experience, extra padded cushions on the chairs.
Yeah,
you always
really
like to
nice.
mention that as well.
It's a joy to be there, and it's one of the many reasons why people go back again and again to Princess.
We're going to start with an overnight on board in Buenos Aires. We've had a taste of what she's all about, so you've done all the escorted tours. You might just want to take it at your leisure, just experience, that Latin vibe. Perhaps you want to do some exploring on your own. There are lots of lovely excursions. There's a guided food and wine experience. And of course, I think you need to go to a tango show and feel that Latin energy. A few days at sea, you'll arrive in Punta Arenas in Chile, which feels wonderfully remote. Princess excursions here take you deep into Patagonia, from wildlife encounters with penguins and sea lions to scenic drives through gorgeous, wide open landscapes. We're then moving on to Ushuaia in Argentina. Now, this is known as the end of the world. It really feels like it. There's an amazing national park there with forests, lakes, mountain views, gorgeous boat trips along Beagle Channel to see sea lions and seabirds. It's all about nature here. A day at sea, we'll cruise through the Arctic Peninsula. This is just, wow, Antarctica at its most dramatic. You'll go past glaciers, ice-covered cliffs, waters dotted with seals and seabirds. Magical. A day at sea, and it's the Falkland Islands. We're going to Stanley here. It feels wonderfully British, but with extraordinary wildlife on your doorstep. You can visit penguin colonies, lovely beaches like Gypsy Cove, museums, shops to explore too. A few days at sea, and you'll be in Montevideo in Uruguay. There's a lovely Princess guided tour here of the capital's best bits, taking it all in: the Rambla waterfront, Independence Plaza, Constitution Square. Really wonderful. We'll then cruise into Buenos Aires and you'll fly back to the UK. What an adventure that few have experienced. From the energy of Brazil and Argentina to spellbinding days of Antarctic scenic cruising. Unforgettable stops along the way in Chile, the Falklands and Uruguay. Delivered with precision by Cruise1st.
Yeah, it might be the fact that you are already on our mailing list and you get our fantastic brochures that come out on a regular basis. If you're not, you can sign up on the website right now, no problem, cruise1st.tv. And when you see these kind of adventures on the page, it still doesn't tell you anything, does it? It just lists things and you think, okay, I don't know what that is, I don't know where that is, I don't know what that is. But a show like this can really bring it to life, can take the brochure, shake up the pages, put it into words and pictures, show you the places and the sights and the sounds that you're going to see. and also show you on the cruise ship as well. And our team know that this is a winning combination of experiences, that wonderful tour and that incredible cruise, which feels a little bit more like an expedition, which is great. And we've been putting these kind of packages together for years, over 25 years in fact. So with the flights all included, the 6-night Brazil escorted land tour and your 17 nights of Princess Antarctica cruising, we've got a price tag which isn't 25 grand each, because you kind of think that it should be. Do you know what I mean? We built up its part, it should be a lot of money, and yet look at this. Considered some, absolutely, but for the kind of experiences you're having, and you're having more of them, you're seeing more places, you're doing more things, more is included in your entire holiday. And this really is a landmark and very rare opportunity, actually. There are very few of these Antarctica cruises available. They only happen maybe once or twice a year. And our team have perfectly teamed this up with Rio, the amazing Iguazu Falls and Buenos Aires tour there, giving you a real deep dive into the region you're actually visiting. And I think that's great because you've picked out all of the biggest highlights there. Remember, it's just a deposit today to secure your places. We are talking about next January here. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, well, you have the expertise of the best team in the business, the other end of that phone line. 0800 953 4700. Now, we also have on this offer, we have the chance to upgrade you, because if you go for the balcony upgrade, we're going to upgrade you one further for free to a mini suite. So let's go and check out the price tag for that, because that's a pretty exciting opportunity, given that you are an Antarctica cruise. It's all about the views, right? It's all about the sights and the sounds that you are seeing. So actually, even better to have a balcony at the bare minimum. Book a balcony for this. Remember, it's a 17-night cruise. It's not a massive upgrade price for a 17-night cruise to a balcony there, but we'll upgrade you again. You keep the balcony, but you have more space because you then have a mini suite to enjoy as well. As I said, any questions, just call us now. The number's free. It's 0800 953 4700.
Let's take you on that incredible tour that makes this holiday extra special again. This trip begins on the 16th of January next year, flying you into Rio de Janeiro in Brazil and embarking on that incredible collection of tour highlights. Here's Mark with a flavour.
Welcome to Brazil and the bustling capital, Rio de Janeiro, home to white sand beaches and the world-famous carnival. Here you'll spend an overnight soaking up everything this incredible city has to offer. Your first day will give you time to explore at your own pace. Be sure to check out the famed Leblon, Ipanema and Copacabana beaches, or perhaps take a trip to the historic city of Petrópolis to see the former summer palace of Emperor Pedro II. On day 2, you'll take a full-day tour of Rio. Here you'll have the opportunity to visit the most iconic attractions, starting with the Sugarloaf Mountain, some 396 meters above sea level. It offers panoramic views of the Lime, Copacabana and downtown districts. You'll then visit one of the new 7 wonders of the world and Rio's most visited tourist hotspot, Christ the Redeemer at Mount Corcovado. Then you'll get to see the spectacular statue up close and personal, whilst also taking in the most impressive panoramic views of the city. On day 3, you'll fly to Iguazu, where you'll spend 2 days discovering one of the 7 wonders of nature, the breathtaking Iguazu Falls, where you'll be mesmerized. You'll first journey to the Brazilian side of the falls to see the mammoth series of 275 waterfalls cascading over the precipice almost 2 miles wide and 250 feet deep. Walk into Devil's Throat Canyon, where the clouds of mist, thundering roar, and 180-degree rainbows surround you. And the exploration continues on day 4 with an escorted tour of the Argentinian waterfalls, including an excursion through the Iguazu National Park on board an open-air ecological jungle train through the rainforest. You'll get the chance to enjoy an intimate encounter with the waterfalls and enchanting corners of the jungle before arriving at the Devil's Throat, the most imposing and beautiful fall. After a truly unforgettable experience in Iguazu, you'll then fly to Buenos Aires on day 5. Here you'll take a guided city tour to discover the full beauty of this vibrant historic city, including the stunning National Congress and May Square, plus the House of Government, the Metropolitan Cathedral, and one of opera's wonders of the world, the Colón Theatre. You'll go on to visit the traditional neighbourhood of San Telmo to experience its magical atmosphere that will feel like you're going back in time. You'll stop at La Boca, famous for its picturesque and colourful architecture, and then continue towards Palermo before finally visiting La Recoleta, one of the most exclusive neighbourhoods in the city. That evening, you'll enjoy dinner and a fabulous tango show. It's a truly spectacular tour, taking in some magnificent sights from Rio to Iguazu and on to Buenos Aires.
Yeah, it's incredible. Thank you, Mark. I know people who've been to this part of the world and they come back and they come back with all kinds of, you know, sort of knickknacks and souvenirs, but they just say they just had the greatest time. They say you should see the cars, you should see the murals, the painting, the people, everything. It's amazing. And of course, all of those experiences there is just really the start of the story. You then have your 17 nights of Antarctica cruise on board Majestic Princess to enjoy, with wonderful enrichment on board to educate you and be there as your perfect partner so you can appreciate this part of the world. Go for the balcony as well, because we'll upgrade that to the mini suite and you get the best views, fingers crossed for all the whale watching and everything else. If you want to know more about this holiday, of course, call us today, 7 days a week, for free on 0800 953 4700. And I have to say, I would definitely, the more you see adventures in that part of the world, you know, either the Arctic or the Antarctic, you know, we can do both, but it's fascinating, isn't it? Because it's nature at its wildest.
Well, it's immersive. It's there in front of you. Remember, we've got a whole series of these tour experience and cruise combinations right now to enjoy, and they are epic. So keep watching. But our next showcase offer takes us to Japan next November to take a full circle cruise and experience some of the most incredible icons of this part of the world. You'll fly to Tokyo first, and then you'll be taking on a tour of dreams. Mark takes up the story for us.
Welcome to Japan, where an unforgettable journey through history, culture, and natural beauty awaits you. Your adventure begins in Tokyo, where you'll be met at the airport and transferred to your hotel, with the rest of the day free to relax or explore the vibrant city at your own pace. The following morning, you'll dive into Tokyo's rich history with a visit to Sensoji Temple and Nakamichi Street, where you'll experience the perfect blend of culture and shopping. Then head to the Tokyo Sky Tree, the tallest tower in Japan, offering panoramic views of the city. After a break for lunch, you'll get the chance to spend the afternoon at Ueno Park, known for its beautiful landscapes and cultural sites. You'll then wrap up the day with a visit to the Ginza district, where you can shop at high-end boutiques and enjoy the lively atmosphere of cocktail bars and sushi restaurants. On day 3, you'll board the Shinkansen for a short ride to Odawara, where you'll visit the historic Odawara Castle. Then travel on to the 5th station of Mount Fuji, 2,300 meters above sea level, offering breathtaking views of the mountain and nearby lakes. Explore the shrines, torii gates, and souvenir shops before continuing to Lake Ashi for a scenic cruise with Mount Fuji in the backdrop. In the evening, enjoy a traditional dinner and stay overnight in the region. The next day, you'll visit Hasidera, a beautiful Buddhist temple famous for its massive wooden statue of Kannon, before concluding your journey with a deeper appreciation for Japan's cultural treasures and scenic landscapes.
Gosh, looks beautiful as well, doesn't it? And you are going to have all those autumnal colours that you saw in the video there as well, because it's the right time of year. So lovely goldens and deep reds. It's going to be amazing, isn't it?
Right, next on this holiday is your chance to circle Japan, and of course, cruising is the finest way to do that. So let's join Diamond Princess for a 2-week autumnal and magical cruise. Such a brilliant fit for this Grand Circle Japan journey because it understands how to support this culturally rich cruising. It's a ship designed for travellers who want to settle in, feel comfortable and enjoy the rhythm of the trip just as much as the destinations themselves. So we're cruising out of Yokohama. You'll watch that lovely city skyline fade fade away, knowing you're going to circle Japan in such an immersive way. On board, the atmosphere is going to be electric. The Grand Plaza Atrium is going to be your sort of hub for during the day. It's a place to grab coffee, listen to live music, people watch. Well, there are plenty of other lovely corners if you want to enjoy a bit of downtime. The enrichment will really come into its own on this itinerary, because you'll find destination talks and presentations that will tell you about all the places you're going to be sailing to. And this is going to help you understand maybe their traditions, their history, and just everyday life across Japan. I think it'll add a certain depth to your journey, but it won't feel heavy or formal. It's very relaxed, just like everything on board. Entertainment's relaxed, easy to enjoy. Evenings might mean a really polished, incredible production in the theatre, which is just lovely. Or you might just want some live music in the lounges. You might join in with a quiz. There's game shows if you're in the mood. It's all there if you want to take it on. Dining's the same, plenty of choice, and of course those lovely familiar favourites alongside some really exotic dishes, making it easy for it all to fit around your day than the other way around. Princess has got lovely service, a wonderful ship. It's just going to be the perfect base for this journey. Comfortable, engaging, and ideal for seeing this country from every single angle. There's so much to the ship on offer.
And of course, a nice relaxing spa as well. So when you need to really unwind, treat yourself to amazing treatments as you sail around Japan.
Cruising out of Yokohama, a day at sea, you'll arrive in Mikayojima, which is all about crystal clear water and island time. So think snorkeling, white sand beaches, coastal drives, unreal ocean views. It's relaxed, tropical Japan, complete contrast to the bigger cities on the itinerary. We'll go to Aomori next, which is known for its apple orchards and festivals, scenic countryside, lovely local food experiences. There's excursions to historic sites, very much rooted in everyday Japanese life. Sakata is our next stop, which is a real hidden gem. You can explore the old merchant districts. There's riverside warehouses, traditional streets that tell a story of Japan's trading past. It's a port that many people won't have heard of, but trust me, you'll remember it after you've left. Suruga next, which is quietly powerful. You've got Zen temples, historic port areas. You can learn about its humanitarian history here. Princess excursions really lean into the storytelling side of things here. A day at sea, and it's Jeju in South Korea, a striking contrast to Japan. Great excursions from Princess here to include trips to waterfalls, volcanic landscapes, coastal scenery. Very natural, very dramatic, wonderfully different to what you've seen so far. Yasushiro next, which is a slower, softer port in Japan. Expect landscape gardens, cultural workshops, local crafts. This is about experiencing everyday Japan, not rushing between landmarks. You'll enjoy it. Kagoshima is next, which is dominated by the active volcano. Princess have got amazing excursions to see scenic viewpoints, the city tours. There's also hot spring experiences here. That's the excursion for me, I think. Beppu in Japan is next. Now this is the hot spring capital, so you can go to the famous steaming Hells of Beppu. Oh my goodness me, that sounds exciting, doesn't it? It's one of the most unique and memorable experiences on this itinerary. Kyoto is a true highlight next. Lovely trips here, excursions that are paced, and they take you to iconic temples, bamboo groves, historic districts, all in one unforgettable trip, which sounds fantastic. Wakayama is where we'll go next. Goodness gracious me. This one is really spiritual and serene. You can go and visit lovely sacred temples, pilgrimage routes. There's also beautiful coastal viewpoints. It's a quieter, softer, relaxed day. Omiyazaki is next, a gentle finale. The excursions here focus on coastal scenery, green tea culture, views of Mount Fuji. It's a very calm, elegant way to end the journey. We'll cruise back to Yokohama and fly back to the UK. What a deeply immersive journey through Japan and South Korea, combining that escorted tour through Tokyo, Mount Fuji, and the bullet train, the coastal cruising, balanced, insightful, and beautifully executed by Cruise1st.
And lots of places at the moment you can't pronounce, but you've got to go and see, and just go and enjoy all of their rich contrast. I think that's the great thing about this. It's funny actually, when you look at the cruise map, you literally go right the way around the islands of Japan, which is incredible. So a holiday like this means you are seeing much more of Japan, and it's made so achievable by doing a cruise and doing the lovely tour, because it's got all of that massive adventure, a real sense of the whole region, and you've done that in under 3 weeks. Something which could be 5 or 6 years worth of holidays you're doing in one neat kind of once in a lifetime trip. So with your flights, the 3-night Tokyo and Mount Fuji escorted and guided tour, and then 2 weeks of that Japan Circle cruise around the islands, full board on the Diamond Princess. It is incredible as a holiday, and so is our price tag as well. I have to say, when I saw this, well, tell me what you think. I mean, for everything that we are doing here, just the sheer amount of ports that we saw on that cruise alone, aside the tour, aside the flights, I mean, it's Japan, for heaven's sake. If you're going to go there, go big or go home. Go and see as much of it as you possibly can. And a deposit today will secure your place on this fabulous adventure, which happens next November. It's a stunning and very, very simple way, from your point of view, to go and see so much, because it's all arranged. So you can relax your way through it, letting the tour and the cruise be your guide. And here are all the details you need to get booked today. It is rather incredible, isn't it, that you think, and I always think to myself, oh, you sound so old when you say that, Derek, but you know what? 40 plus years on this planet, and a little bit of extra numbers as well, has kind of led me to understand and appreciate the value of everything, especially holiday experiences, because it's not about the price you pay, it's about what that holiday actually gives you back as well. And I think for what this has, the price tag is absolutely perfect. Listen, if you want to chat through with our team, any questions you have, get yourself booked today. The number is a free number, and you can call us 7 days a week. 0800 953 4700.
Let's take you through that Tokyo and Mount Fuji tour again. Now, it all starts when you fly off on the 9th of November next year, and Mark picks up the story in Tokyo for us.
Welcome to Japan, where an unforgettable journey through history, culture, and natural beauty awaits you. Your adventure begins in Tokyo, where you'll be met at the airport and transferred to your hotel, with the rest of the day free to relax or explore the vibrant city at your own pace. The following morning, you'll dive into Tokyo's rich history with a visit to Sensoji Temple and Nakamichi Street, where you'll experience the perfect blend of culture and shopping. Then head to the Tokyo Sky Tree, the tallest tower in Japan, offering panoramic views of the city. After a break for lunch, you'll get the chance to spend the afternoon at Ueno Park, known for its beautiful landscapes and cultural sites. You'll then wrap up the day with a visit to the Ginza district, where you can shop at high-end boutiques and enjoy the lively atmosphere of cocktail bars and sushi restaurants. On day 3, you'll board the Shinkansen for a short ride to Odawara, where you'll visit the historic Odawara Castle. Then travel on to the 5th station of Mount Fuji, 2,300 meters above sea level, offering breathtaking views of the mountain and nearby lakes. Explore the shrines, torii gates, and souvenir shops before continuing to Lake Ashi for a scenic cruise with Mount Fuji in the backdrop. In the evening, enjoy a traditional dinner and stay overnight in the region. The next day, you'll visit Hasidera, a beautiful Buddhist temple famous for its massive wooden statue of Kannon, before concluding your journey with a deeper appreciation for Japan's cultural treasures and scenic landscapes.
Love it. Thank you, Mark. And of course, you've got 2 weeks more of that holiday, which is your Japan Circle cruise on the Diamond Princess as well, which is going to be brilliant in all of those autumn colours. Call us today and get yourself booked.
Absolutely. 0800 953 4700. Now, we've got a whole series of special tour and cruise combinations around the world. And 2026 is proving already to be the year to branch out and do more. Remember, for more advice, all you need to do is give our team a call today or visit our website, which is cruise1st.tv, and click on the Tours and Experiences tab.
Yeah, there are loads of them there. Happy watching. And listen, come back, because we've got lots more of these fabulous shows, and they are all absolutely brilliant. Let's get you seeing the world in style. Thanks for your company as always. See you soon.